just can't stop now. No, trying to find a way out. Hey, feels like they won't let me move, let me breathe, let me leave, just like a maze, like a maze.
Yo, PolyRob, what up?
Yo, what up, man? Welcome to another episode of the PolyRob podcast. I am your host, the Counselor PolyRob, and I'm excited right now. I'm happy. You know what I mean? We got a great episode today. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe on Apple Music, Spotify. Spotify numbers are doing really, really well. SoundCloud, Google Play Music, Stitcher Radio. We're on Spreaker now, so make sure y'all subscribe and leave all them comments because the comments help my show grow a lot more. So I appreciate y'all tuning in and rocking with me as always. I've been away for a while, been away for a couple of days doing what I'm doing. Somebody approached me and was like, yo, your podcast is dope. I really appreciate the lessons that you give. So I appreciate them. But they did mention something that I'm constantly thinking about that I'm trying to figure that whole thing out. They pretty much was saying like, why don't you do it like every week? Why don't you have a specific day that you tape the podcast and a specific day that you actually air the podcast? And then, we can always catch you every week. Every week is just, consistent. My answer to that is, I didn't answer them at the moment, but my answer now, since I thought about it, is I am eventually going to do that, but I want to wait a little bit only because, I do this podcast, when I feel it, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? I do it when the topic comes to brain. I do it when it just pops up. And I'm excited about it, or I have a conversation with somebody, then they spark the idea. So I don't want to mess with that nature right now. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for those who do want to see it consistent, and I'm going to definitely work myself up to that, especially with a high demand. So, I'm definitely with that. But for right now, I just want to kind of just free flow it, you know what I mean? And just drop it whenever I do it. Because once I'm done, I'm finna drop it and just promote it, you know what I mean? So we'll get to that pretty soon, but I'll stay consistent, hopefully in the near future. I did a lot of shit this week, a lot of proposals, a lot of beats, a lot of production, because Local Astronauts will be dropping a record every single week. Starting the end of February or the middle of February. We're going to be dropping a record every single week with different artists, different musicians, different flavors, just to kind of give you guys an overview of what we do musically in the studio constantly every day. And, it's going to be some dope artists that I feel like that you guys should tune into, you guys should listen to as well. And we like to break artists. That's what we do. We're into breaking artists. So stay tuned for that. Mid-February, end of February, we're dropping a record every single week, mostly on SoundCloud. It's going to be on SoundCloud, Audio Mac, and then some records, the original no sample style records are most likely. Some of them we're going to put on iTunes and all that stuff or whatnot. So just stay tuned. It's going down. We haven't thought about the title for it, but just stay tuned. Another thing I did this week, it was actually yesterday. Yes, yesterday. Netflix came by the studio, y'all. Netflix came by the studio. It was dope. They actually filmed an episode of a new reality show that's coming out real soon on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. I can't tell you the name of it, nor can I display any specific details. All that I can say is the fucking show is dope. Most of y'all already know about what the show is. I just don't feel like saying it right now, and I don't want to disclose no information. But I will talk about what happened in the scenes as far as the aura and everything, because they did want to capture our vibe of what we do at the studio. That's what kind of the scene was about. And And it was dope. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. You know what I mean? We had the camera crew in here. We had the executive producers, the directors. Shout out to Tiffany Mills. You know what I'm saying? She's a local astronaut. She works with us. And she's one of the people on the show as a producer and a director. She's fucking phenomenal. She's dope. And she's just ill. You know what I'm saying? So, man, follow Tiffany Mills. Follow her on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta find her Instagram. I'm actually probably gonna post it on my page. But she's dope as shit. The whole crew was lit. You know what I mean? The scenes was dope. Shout out to the artist that was on in the scene. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Spitfire. Shout out to A1 Crashing. Shout out to Stopper. Shout out to Ashley Imani. Who else was in there? Shout out to Washe. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Bad was in the building doing his thing, just observing, being the boss that he is. Shout out to Bad, you know what I'm saying, for setting the whole thing up. And the vibe was crazy. Like every Thursday is our music day naturally. It's a day where we work on music 24 hours in that day, different musicians and everything, and rappers coming through, singers, and just working on records. So that was dope that they got a chance to see our element, you know what I mean? And it sparked the idea and the topic for what we're talking about today. That's the reason why I talked about this whole Netflix thing. So in the midst of the show, there was an artist. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to embarrass him, but I do want to, talk about the situation because it happens, to artists. It happens to rappers, singers, and everything. So there was an artist that was participating in the entire scene, and he pretty much played the shy role. He was kicking back. He was being, just chill or whatnot. I don't know if he was, trying to be too cool for school, or I don't know if he was nervous, or I don't know if he just, he just didn't want to be in the light. I don't know what it was, but he pulled up. So I'm assuming you want to be some type of, in the light of whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? And it sparked my idea because I had some words with him and just told him how I felt about him, coming in and not really being performing or being the part of what I feel like you want to be. If you're an artist, you got to play the part. You know what I'm saying? So it sparked the idea for this topic today, which is opportunity invited you, so show up. I'm going to say it again. Opportunity invited you, so show up. You know what I mean? And, first thing I definitely want to say is, this music industry is not easy. You know what I'm saying? And for any, major profession that you want to be in, it's not easy at all. But there becomes a time where it's like, yo, this is what I want. This is what I'm going for. So I definitely want to talk about stepping up to the plate. You know what I mean? I've been in positions that have put me and my career to the back burner of the situation, and I've been in situations where it's put my career in the front. And I'll explain about that a little bit later. But stepping up to the plate is the first element in doing anything great. It's just stepping up to the plate and being there. You know what I mean? To be able to get a raise at your job, just being there, your attendance is big. To be able to, to have good service. You know what I mean? You got to be there. You know what I mean? If you're walking into a burger joint and none of the employees is there, it's like, nigga, how can I get more money and be a good restaurant if none of the employees is there? And it translates into entertainment. Like, one of our biggest things of being able to get a record deal or get, money at doing something extravagant, or, getting a big show or getting a chance, is just being there, stepping up to the plate at that moment, at that time, and going in. the guy that I'm talking about, I'm not going to say his name, he did the first part, which is being there. But now when you're there, and this is something that you've always wanted, I assume, what you going to do? What are you going to do? You here, what you going to do? And I know that's something that goes through somebody's brain constantly. And let me explain what that is. Because I've been through it. I've been a rapper before. So I know what it feels like to visualize you burning down the stage, visualize you doing something great. And then when you actually go to the location that you've thought about for weeks or hours or days or whatever, all of a sudden you get cold feet, or you look at it and it's not formulating how it was in your mind. It's not just quite coming together like how it was in your mind, and it leaves you at a standstill. Sometimes you're at a standstill because it's not flowing the way you thought it would. You thought you was going to walk in, everybody was going to greet you, and it was just going to be something where you just go in and everybody was going to love it. And then that's what you're thinking. And then when you walk in there, everybody's in the corner on their phones, and you just got to wait your turn. And then you wait for a long time, and then they say it's your turn. By then you wasted all your energy, and now it's like, shit, I don't even know if I'm going to perform pretty well. And some people walk out in situations like that because whatever they visualize in their brain, it doesn't translate in real life. So they believe in their mind that they're defeated. You know what I mean? They believe in their mind that they're partially defeated, or this is not the right moment for me. You know what I mean? But I'm here to say opportunities are not supposed to technically work in your favor as you see it. Opportunities are not supposed to work in your favor. Let me explain what that means. You're looking for a job. You're looking to get work. You want to get paid the right way. You want to make $30 an hour. You feel like you're qualified for it. You want to make $30 an hour. You looking at all the jobs that are local in your area, and nobody's giving you $30 an hour. No clinics, no hospitals, no city halls, no nothing. Then all of a sudden you get an email, and you live in LA, and the job is in Ontario. And it's a 9-to-5 position, and you got to drive to Ontario to get $30 an hour. That's the only way you're going to get $30 an hour as you see so far. That's an opportunity, but it's not working in your favor all the way. All the qualifications that you want for you to make $30 an hour is not in this job description. Let me give you another example. You're in sports. You want to be the starting quarterback. You think you're good enough to be the starting quarterback. At this one school you go to, which is one high school, they got other positions open, but the quarterback spot is filled. You know why? It's because they got an All-American quarterback playing the position. So you want to go to a new school. The new school that needs a quarterback is in the Valley. It's in the Valley. And not only is it in the Valley, but your grade point average doesn't match up with their requirements to allow you to play football. They require a 3.1. You got a 2.7. The school that you're at now requires a 2.4. But they got a star quarterback. You can go to this new school, but you got to wait a semester and you got to step your academic game up. But you can be the starting quarterback. these are opportunities that don't always work in your favor all the way. The opportunity is there, but the journey to be able to get to that, it's going to be a little bit shaky. That's what I mean by opportunities are just not going to present itself how you think. And trust me, I used to believe that. Yo, I'm going to get this record deal like this, like that. I'm going to put out this record. This record is going to be the single. Everybody going to love it. I'm finna tour. Then I'm going to get the album. This is going to be popping. And that's how it's going to go. That's how I felt like it was going to happen. Trust and believe it didn't happen that way. It did not happen that way. Shout out to Jameson, y'all. You already know at nighttime when I do my podcast, I drink alcohol. In the morning time, I drink my medicine ball. Shout out to Jameson today. But it didn't happen that way. Matter of fact, my success did not come from my first love of music, which was rapping. It didn't come like that. But when I asked myself, what did I want to do with my life? I said I wanted to do music. I didn't say I wanted to be a rapper. I said I wanted to do music. I'm doing it. I'm doing it how the opportunity presented itself to me. That's how it happened. I'm in music. The blessing came. My luck came. It just didn't come in the way that I thought it would. But still, all in all, when it was time to step up to the plate, majority of the time, I got right to it. I got to it. When they was like, yo, you got to bust a freestyle. Hit the freestyle right on the spot. If y'all ask me to hit a freestyle right now, not my profession. Not going to do it. But before, when I was rapping, I would go in. I'm a producer now. You ask me to make a beat on the spot, guess what? I'm going up. Immediately. Right then and there, I'm going up. Because it's about stepping up to the plate when that opportunity arises. You know how many artists, entertainers, you know how many people in the world is trying to get this same thing going? You know how many people would kill to be in certain positions as what I stated earlier? Or other positions like performing on stage in front of 10,000 people. Rapping on the radio or getting your song played on the radio. Being able to do a record with your favorite artist. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? People would die for that opportunity? Would damn near sell their soul for the opportunity. Don't do that. Please don't do that. But it happens. And here you go. Mrs. Singer, Mr. Rapper, that's too cool for school. That's just going to pass the opportunity up. Oh, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. We're not doing that. It's not a good thing for your career, G. I'm talking to everybody. I'm not just talking to him. I'm talking to everybody. It's not a good thing for your career, man. Stepping up to the plate is the most... Why do you think, and this is no disrespect to no artist, but why do you think these so-called, I'm putting my two quotation fingers up, why do you think these so-called whack rappers always make it? Why do you think they always win? Because obviously you don't think that they winning because they talented. So why are they winning? Why are they winning? It's because in the times where you fail to step up to the plate, They show up. They show up. They show up and show out. Because they know at the end of the day, even if I ain't got the talent just yet, my persistence, my dedication, and my willingness to do right by my career and by my dreams is going to will me through this process. And when the talent gets there, it's going to be a bonus. It's going to be a bonus to every other trait that I have to be successful. That sounds like a good formula to me. That sounds like a great formula to me. I'm going to let y'all in on a little story. Because I'm not just sitting here talking like I took every opportunity that came my way. I'm definitely not going to do that. I'm not going to lie to you. I had an opportunity to be able to catapult my producer career at the time at a tremendous rate. Tremendous rate. So a couple of years back, I want to say it's 2011, 2012. This is Teach Me How to Dougie took off. You know, if y'all know who I am, y'all know that I had a big part to do with the success of Cali Swag District. But anyway, Teach Me How to Dougie took off. It was already gone. Already a hit record. Already platinum. It's gone. So we end up trying to figure out what's the next single. So the next single that we choose, if I'm not mistaken, it was the Michael Jackson record. And the Michael Jackson record, they put it out. I didn't produce it. Another producer produced it. And we didn't actually pick it. The label picked it. And it fell to the floor. Nobody liked it. They wasn't respecting it. It was a good record, but just nobody liked it from, dancing and doing the Dougie to that record. It just didn't work out. So the next record, the next single, which is one of the picks that we all selected as a team, as a squad, was Kickback, which was the title of the album eventually. And just the whole aura of what they did at the time was, having kickbacks, and we would have kickbacks all the time. So that's the single. I produced the record. We knocked out the record, and they wanted to go ahead and make that a single. They did the video. Video was fire. We just did a whole little run. It got played on Power 106. It got played on all the radio stations. It was going up. So, hey, I got a record on the radio. But my ass being in so much business mode and whatever the hell I was doing, I didn't constantly promote the same thing, the same formula that we did for, Teach Me How to Dougie. I didn't apply that to Kickback. I wasn't telling everybody to constantly tweet. I wasn't doing BTS behind the scenes videos of people just enjoying themselves. I wasn't doing content of kickbacks. I wasn't, letting everybody know that it was my record, go on the radio and fucking request the shit. I didn't do it. And still to this day, I hate myself for it. Fucking sucks. It sucks. I had a record on the radio, which if I would have did what I was supposed to do, because everybody else was doing good on the promotion and doing their thing, I was sitting back and watching it like it wasn't my record, trying to figure out what to do. I didn't step up to the plate. My opportunity was right there and I didn't take it. Stupid of me. When you have the hottest group, and at that time they were the hottest collective group in probably the United States. In the United States, I could say that. The hottest young group in the United States. And they got a record out called Kickback and produced by me. And I didn't step up to the plate. And now that I think about it, I actually turned down 2 interviews to be interviewed talking about my production. One of them, I just didn't even call them back. And the other one, I think I declined it. I did some bullshit to where I didn't do the interview. I don't know why. Stupid of me. I didn't step up to the plate. I don't know what that would have did. It could have been a #1 record. It could have opened the door for me to do production for any other artist. Bottom line is, I didn't step up to the plate and the opportunity just went out the fucking window. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. We cannot afford to have these opportunities just wash away like that. We gotta go in. We gotta go in. Blessings will always come. Don't get me wrong. Blessings will always come. It'll come one shape or another. It'll come to you. If you're a good person, you got a good heart, blessings will come to you. But I'm not talking about blessings per se. I'm talking about getting lucky, man. I'm talking about getting lucky. I'm talking about lotto hitting, #1 record getting, platinum selling, some 1 in a million type shit. That's what I'm talking about. You don't know where it's going to come from, so you take every opportunity that you can get to get closer to your goal. I don't care what it is. You got a show, perform. Care if it's 2 people, perform. Chance to be on TV, get it. Chance to be on the radio, get it. Chance to work with your favorite artist, work with a dope model, get it. I don't care what it is. Whatever to get closer to your opportunity to be successful at what you want to do, you better go chase it. You better go get it. Because you asked to be in this position, not nobody else. Everybody else got their own thing that they doing. You asked to be in the position. Do you ever look in the mirror and ask yourself, yo, when I get here, this is what I'm gonna do? I do it all the time. And I'm an established producer, but I still do it. Yo, son, when I meet RZA, it's on. Yo, man, when I meet John Mayer, it's on. Finna hit him with let me get the email. I'm shooting my shot. Let's figure it out. You gotta do that. I gotta do that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called chasing your fucking dreams. The real way. The 2019 way. Where we don't give up, we go forward. And any opportunity that we got, we seize it. Seize the moment. Years back, I fucked up. I fucked up. I still cringe when I think about that and tell that story. I still cringe. But guess what? It made me better. It'll never fucking happen again. Promise you that. It'll never happen again. Because blessings will come. But you only get 1 or 2 chances to get lucky. I'm going to say it again. Blessings will come. But you only get 1 or 2 chances to get lucky. And for those out there that's listening, I'm saying this because I want y'all to be great. Be great. Being great comes with sacrifice. It comes with being obnoxious. It comes with being persistent. It comes with being an asshole. It comes with being humble. It comes with having attitudes that you never thought you might have. It comes with, shifting emotions to position yourself to be in a better place, in a better headspace. I always tell myself that every time I do something new and innovative, it gets me a new door open. Let's just think about it like that. Let's think about it like that. Everything you've been doing already opened up whatever doors it already opened. But let's think about this. New style, new door. New business, new door. New friends, new door. New opportunity, new door. How about we think about it that way? Let's see if that works. Let's see if that works out. I appreciate y'all for listening, man. This is PolyRob, man. This is my podcast, man. And if y'all didn't get nothing from this episode, just get this. I want y'all to be great. And I want y'all to step up to the plate and take what's yours. Because that's what this whole thing is about. It's about taking what's yours. Opportunity invited you. Opportunity is your friend. It's your friend. It's that once in a lifetime friend that's in the hills or whatever that'll call you and be like, yo, you want to come to this mansion party? You better go. All the big wigs is there. All the big people at the big businesses is there. You better go. Opportunity invited you. So do yourself a favor and show up. Show up. Just show up. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I appreciate you, man. Keep writing comments. Keep logging in. If you're not in my creative group, log into the creative group and give me comments, post shit. And, keep in tune with me, man. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? We're going to keep this shit rocking. And I appreciate all the Cash Apps, too, man. They showing mad love on these Cash Apps. I got somebody that sent me 17 cents to my Cash App and put laughing out loud. I appreciate that shit, too. That shit ain't funny. I appreciate it. Thank you. I didn't even know you can put 17 cents and send somebody 17 cents on the fucking Cash App. But damn it, they did it. And I appreciate every bit of it. I'm going to take that 17 cents and I'm going to combine it with some more money and I'm going to get a damn cheeseburger. All right? I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Peace.